What's up, everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and it is time to play some vampires. I've been trying to do all the fun, meme kind of stuff, and it is time to just play the decks that were made for us to play. And so it is time to bring out some of the vampires. We are going to go full on Mardu, 3 colors, try this out and see if we can use some of our sweet new vampires that came out with this one. So main game plan, get good early game stuff out there. We have Unholy Officiant is our 1/1 drop in the white. We're going to try it out, but we're going Valentin and Voldaren Epicure, which are pretty sweet stuff here for our early game. Vampire Socialite, of course, is awesome. Bloodthirsty Adversary and our Bloodcaster for the 2-drop slot creatures. Florian, Welcoming Vampire, make sure we can keep drawing cards. Just have good flying stuff in general is nice too. With Socialite, we should be able to keep putting counters onto things, and so Welcoming Vampire actually gets really powerful as long as we keep doing damage. You know, let it get up to 3/4. It's a really powerful card at that point. Same with Florian being first strike. And then on our 4-drop slot, we have some sweet stuff. Edgar, Charm Groom is really, really powerful. 4 mana 4/4 that gives other vampires +1/+1. And when it dies, it doesn't actually go away. It's a Lord that doesn't go away when it dies. We lose the Lord effect, but it'll flip over. We get to start making vampires on the legendary artifact side. And then 3 turns later, we get to remove all the blood counters that it puts onto it. And we get Edgar back again. Really good stuff. Also, the 4-drop slot, an indestructible dude that has flying that gets bigger, really, really powerful. And then we have 1 copy of Olivia in here because it's just awesome. We have to have the bride in there. But 6 mana 3/4 with flying haste. When it attacks, return target creature card from our graveyard to the battlefield tapped, attacking against when you don't control a legendary vampire, exile this card. The nice thing is we have so many legendary vampires. We have Edgar, we have Florian, we have Valentin. So we have so many legendary creatures, and Olivia as well, that we should be able to maintain some sort of legendary vampire on the board pretty consistently. Board wipes, of course, would be bad, but that's going to be bad regardless. And so just having a flying hasty creature in the top end is pretty nice as well. That will bring in something else to tap and attacking. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. It's good finisher. And that's it. This is also, I think, the Dracula card, whatever. So this is good. Let's go ahead and see how the deck does for us. And wish me luck. Here we go. Up against V-Bowl. And interesting hand. We can cast a couple of things, but yeah, I think we mulligan that. Somewhat better. Keep this. I think we drop Shatterskull Smashing here. Yeah. All right, here we go. 2-drop, 3-drop. Start drawing cards with Welcoming Vampire eventually if we draw the wrong stuffs. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on this to be able to have something to draw with Welcoming Vampire. So we're going to play out the Sanctum first. Pass the turn. I might even like go Fateful Absence here if we have a good target. So then we can go Welcome Vampire turn 3, and then both these. Oh, we can only draw 1 per turn, right? So whenever one or more creatures with 2 power or less into the battlefield you control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. They've been doing that extra little bit of text on a lot of creatures, and it's just like, and anything busted that could ever happen with this is now gone, which is fair, I guess, but it's stupid. All right, so let's go red mana here. Go Bloodcaster, pass the turn. I could have played out both of these guys. And the Officiant actually would be pretty good against the Eye Twitch. It doesn't really set us up for doing other better things, though. Merchant, man, these Rakdos treasure decks are so good. Terrifyingly good. All right, Welcoming Vampire, go. Pass the turn. No attacks. I've actually been pretty impressed with Welcoming Vampire. I wasn't sure I would like it so much. But it's good stats by itself. It's a 3 mana 2/3 flying, which is something where like I wouldn't love to have that card, but it's a card that draws us cards whenever we draw bad top decks or something like that, where it's like have an extra couple mana, you're playing 1s and 2-drops. Sweet, more awesomeness. And I like more awesomeness. All right, I can play out Welcoming Vampire and one of these guys and draw cards. Or I can go Fateful Absence, tap down probably both the flyers, get in for damage. I think we want to draw more cards, right? Let's see here. What am I looking for? Am I looking for the Epicure or the Officiant this time? Epicure, I guess, because of the mana we're tapping. All right, welcome to Vampire Go. Draw a card. Play with fire. All right. Voldaren Epicure. Decent amount of cards drawn. I like it. No attacks. Pass the turn. We need to find our big stuff. Big stuff, good stuff. Tapping down. If they have removal, this is kind of a big blowout. They can give indestructible, but we can force them to sacrifice something. I guess, yeah, we hold off on that, so... No blocks. Not until we can, like, block and then Fateful Absence in response to sacrifice something or whatever. Force it to lose more things. Down to 15. I mean, now we can also attack in pretty aggressively. Hold up Fateful Absence to tap him down before attacks. Keep getting in with our dudes. The dudes. Goldsmith Dragon is something we need to worry about. Ooh, that's nice. All right. All right, we're going to attack in with Welcoming Vampires. I could try to go for more blood tokens to try to get this flipped around. I think that's just an extra thing we can do, though, like late game. Deadly Disputes. Okay. How am I wanting to play this? All right, so this is what we're going to do. Yeah, get in with these guys. Down to 17. We're going to pay life here. Officiant. Draw 2 cards. Play out the land. That's what I was hoping for. Epicure. We're going to play with fire on Kalain right now. Actually, I guess we wait until the upkeep here. Before they can cast anything, we're going to go ahead and kill Kalain. I want to see if they'd be willing to tap down the Predator here. Deadly Disputes, okay. I just didn't want them to cast a Goldsman Dragon. That's the biggest thing I'm hoping for, is no Goldsman Dragon right now. Life would be good. If we can tap down this Predator in response to everything else, good things. Eye Twitch. Do this now. Force them to sacrifice the Merchant instead of the Eye Twitch. They don't get as much value. Eye Twitch we can deal with. Land off the top would be pretty great here, so we can draw more cards with the Bloodcaster, but still play Predator. Shambles. Socialite. Nice. All right, so attack in. Do I want to go for the Officiant here? Each other vampire I control. Yeah, so just attack with these guys. So we're hoping to draw a land off of this Vampire Socialite. We get 2 draws, so pretty good chance of it. We get to deal damage to the opponent. They get to learn. Dude, Welcoming Vampires are so good. Alright, Socialite. Come on, land. Land, land, land. We really need a land. That's not a land. That's a land. Good stuff. Okay, white mana. Yeah, Predator. Seems legit, you know? Seems pretty legit. They have a clue token. They don't have enough for any kind of blood on the snow type of thing. Gelatinous Cube is annoying, however. I know I can't do anything with this. The question I have is if I want to make 5 blood tokens and flip this around. So yeah, resolve here. That's fine. Whenever you create a blood token, if you control 5 or more blood tokens, transform this. It becomes a 3/3 flying at the beginning of combat. You turn it. A blood token you control becomes a bat. That's pretty good. All right. How much damage do I have in the air? Quite a bit. I can Bloodchief's Thirst and kill Predator or the Cube. I think the Cube is something that just would probably be the better one to go for. Do I draw first? I think I draw first, right? That still lets me... Yeah, so draw first. I don't get to get the counter onto it because I didn't hit anything yet. Yeah, whatever. Do I just want to get in for the damage here? That's a really tough choice. All right, so we got to get in for 9 damage and maybe some stuff on the ground as well. I think we go after the Predator. They have to sacrifice a blocker here as well, is the other thing. So we actually got to get in for quite a bit of damage. So yeah, they block Shambles. And the nice thing here is that we'll most likely be able to flip a Bloodcaster. So yeah, the one issue here is I should have waited for that second Bloodcaster. We get to create two more blood tokens. Taps here, puts counter onto it. That's fine. Do we have to be careful about them swinging back here? If they have a Goldspan Dragon... this has a Vigilance, so as long as that guy doesn't die, we're okay. How much damage am I doing? So 9 for sure. 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh man, they go down to 1. If this stays alive and they have Goldspan Dragon, they kill this right now, we're dead. So we need to hold back 1 more blocker. Yep. Okay. If they have removal and Goldspan Dragon, I mean, it's bad stuff. So the question here is, do they double block the Vampire Socialite? Is what they're looking for. They do. Interesting. Down to 1. Create another blood token. This flips. Combat now will start getting blood tokens. That's one thing I could have done instead, though, is like I could have killed the Predator and had everything flying in the air. In fact, did I have lethal there? So if I had instead killed the gelatinous cube, I could have gotten the Predator out. I could have sacrificed these guys. I would have been able to create 2... these guys would have been stronger, my Bloodcasters, although I wouldn't have been able to attack in with the other Bloodcaster, but I would have made 2 bat tokens that had haste. I would have been able to get in for 4. So yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I had exactly lethal if I'd have done it that way. Oops, I didn't realize it was my turn still. Faster. Blood tokens. No, because they would have had Predator available to block, so I wouldn't have had lethal. But that would have been another way to go. All right, do you have Goldspan Dragon and a 2-mana removal spell, 3-mana removal spell at instant speed to stop the other blocker? Oh, wait, no, they didn't kill this guy, so yeah, they shouldn't have a way to deal with this now. No way, Jose. They did have the Goldspan Dragon. Uh-oh, wait a minute. 10 points of damage. 11 with the Predator ticking up. Damage to face is a possibility as well. Okay, I think we got there. You're going to blocks. Okay, we get a block. Do I double block here? Could they have play with fire? We win. We want to be the safest we can possibly be. Draws there, digging for the play with fire. We're gonna have 3 life though because we blocked 2 people. 3. Yes, we did it. We done did it. All right, so the deck can play the attrition games, like going a little bit longer. That's good. Good. We are up against Zevin, and this is a great start. Keep this hand. We have Valentin on turn 1. Got a flying person, hasty people if we want. We'll hold off on the Bloodthirsty Adversary for now. Welcoming Vampire, also pretty good stuffs. Shambling Gas. Cool. Attack in. It has Menace. Gain some life. White mana or red mana? Yeah, we're going red mana. We have more black and red, I believe, in general. Bloodcaster, go. I've been trying to figure out the right way to do the mana base. So the dual lands are really powerful because it's only the first 2 turns that you would ever have them tapped, but those are really important turns. All right, should have gone for white mana, but that's fine. Play out Florian. Attack in. I guess I should wait on Florian because now I have to pick something, and sometimes it'd be better not to, but whatever. Doesn't actually matter that much. Both those are things I didn't want anyway. All right, let's go white manas. So attack in. The Shambling Gas can kill things pretty well. Don't want that to happen. See, how do I do this? We get blood tokens, which can be pretty nice. I think I just play out the Welcoming Vampire, and that way I can like Bloodthirsty Adversary, draw cards. No attacks for now. It's fine. Their setup is really annoying. These Shambling Gas are so good. Sedgemoor Witch, yeah, a bunch of cheap things. All good things. So I think one of the things we're worried about right now is a what is it? I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys. We're worried about village rights. There it is. So they can just sacrifice this, kill our stuff. That'd be annoying. Land is awesome. Land lets us go Welcoming Vampire Adversary, draw 2 cards. Draw more cards. That's really cool. Maybe we just go aggressive here. We're going to have good answers for lots of things, but I don't think we can just keep not hitting in. Welcome Vampire is a pretty good attacker. Bloodthirsty Adversary, I'm okay having die. Florian, we'll get through everything. They can kill these guys later. Forcing them to kill our stuff instead of using treasures for the blood in the snow could be nice, though. And if things die, we at least get to make blood tokens. All right, they get exiled. They don't trigger. I forgot about Valentin. Sweet stuff. So yeah, Florian, unfortunately, it's exile one of those cards. It can't be. It's not exile up to one of those cards, and so we do have to exile something every time they go away. It's sad. So Valentin forces Eye Twitch to not work. These have reach as well. Kill there.
Oh, you'll fall into my web again.
All in. We need to get damage on the board before they just play Blood in the Snow or do whatever else. Like we have to be getting in for damage, then our other creatures can actually do things. Bloodthirsty Adversary dies. Not blocking the Bloodcaster, which is actually pretty good for us. We'll get some good draws here. Jumps with Florian. We'll get to take a peek at the top here. Top 3. Yeah, it's fine. And we have Hive with the Eye Tyrant for the next turns as well. I could get a decent number of pests. Do we actually want to play stuff? I think we decline. We let Florian work out for us. Decline here. Edgar. Yeah, Edgar's perfect. Because even if they do have Blood in the Snow here, it flips around and it's great for us. So good things. We'll hold off on this, of course. Sweet! Didn't have Blood in the Snow or didn't have the land for it. Good things. What am I doing? That's fantastic. All right, on to the next one. Up against Ignis, and pretty okay hand. On the draw, having removal is pretty sweet. So hopefully we're up against a mono white deck. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Place out, pass the turn. Be mono white. Luminarch Aspirant. Sungown Sentinel. Good enough. You die. Pass turn. Whoa, opponent just scoops it up? Because we had removal on turn 1. They just can't handle the removal. Okay, I'll take it. All right, up against Alberto. And pretty okay hand. Valentin... Legendary creature's a little bit awkward here. I think we still keep it, though. It's still a decent amount of aggression, and we can hopefully find some more vampires to help it out. I like aggression. All right, go Valentin. Fast turn. Edgar's nice. Edgar's real nice. All right, well, we have a lot of aggression. That's fine. So yeah, auto pay here, take 1 damage. I didn't want to pay 3 for Shatterskull Smashing. Gain some life back with Valentin. Decent amount of pressure. Another adversary is pretty sweet here too. Okay, play this tapped. More Edgars. More Edgars actually isn't the worst because having one of them die means we can flip to the other side. Like we can force it to die ourselves, so that we can have one be the creature side, one be the legendary side, the artifact side, so that we can be making vampires and all that kind of stuff. Good thing. Good things. Dracula. Okay, we actually don't have a white source here to go grab, which is a little bit awkward. That means we don't have mana for Edgar now. Very awkward. I guess black mana, I think is one we need more of. Yeah, so having to put in so many dual lands, all that kind of stuff, I had room for one plane or one mountain, one swamp, so we can still, you know, get stuff with Field of Ruin. But apparently not enough. Adversary goes away. Perfect. Down to 7. That was lucky. That was a fantastic top deck. Good things. All right, they have to have removal to not die. Granted 7. Okay. I think that we just pressure life total as much as we can. This has Menace. I could just kill Red in 7. I could play Florian and try to find some more answers. We have Playing with Fire, so we can always just top deck ways to have him die. So like we do 5 points of damage here. They block Edgar. It dies, flips over, play the other Edgar or Florian or whatever. Yeah, we're in great shape. So attack in there. Yeah, and we just try to find Play with Fire. I could have played Florian first to try to get it this turn, and maybe that was the better play. I wanted to go ahead and just play this out, though. Pass the turn. This will create more creatures for us, even if they have board wipe. Nothing with haste, though. Come on, Play with Fire. They have the board wipe. All right, so yeah, no blocks. I guess I should block if I felt like they had board wipe. Whatever.
Power grows with tender care. Rich soil grows mighty forests.
Okay, Blood in the Snow. Brings back another red and 7. Yep, has a blocker there. Come on. Come on, good stuff. Don't have a creature land here. Hive of the Eye Tyrant would have been nice. Shambles. All right, enough blockers. Come on. All right, there we go. We did it. I said we were going to get Play with Fire. So I could have had lethal last time. So that was a misplay, but you know, whatever. Good game. Good game. Sweet stuff. I like it. Carl. We're up against Carl. Keepable. Is it keepable? Double Flurry. Like, we only have one thing, and it's really like one of our worst vampires. This isn't a terrible card, just for the fact that it's good stats for a 1-drop with Vigilance. This is better. Do we have black mana? We do have black mana. All right, so yeah, keep this. We drop. I actually am not going to play this out on white, so I think we drop the Fateful Absence. And so we go red mana here, Epicure. Pass the turn. Hopefully we get to get in for damage with this one on this turn. Play out the Socialite. Life is good. Don't kill it. Don't do it. All right, how does it say? So Whenever it enters the battlefield, if an opponent lost life this turn, get a +1 counter. All right, so attack in. Take your time. It's all good. So one thing I'm actually interested in is the artifact that becomes a 3/3 vampire with haste whenever you sacrifice a blood token. I actually think it's a pretty good card. All right, they go for the frostbite. That's fine. I put this out on black. We can go Socialite, have Menacing Creature next turn, or the Bloodcaster. Bloodcaster die. If it dies, we at least get value, so that's fine. Pretty evasive, hard to deal with. Like it. I might dig for lands here. Try to be pretty aggressive with it. Elderfang Disciple. Good stuff's got to go when you don't have lands. Down to 17. Get a counter onto our flyer. Yeah, we're going to go for that over trying to dig for a land here, I guess. Acquisitions Expert. Takes the Edgar. Can't play it anyway, so that's fine by me. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of value in the early game there, sir. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop that. Kill you. Attack in. We do need to play this out just as a land so that we can play top decks against a discardy deck. Pass the turn. At least there's no more Kroxa. I'm happy about that. No more Kroxa. Kroxa's gonzoed. Wow, all of the action. We'll keep lands for now. Pass the turn. I could use blood tokens to get rid of a bad draw and find a better draw, but that's not useful if we're going to draw into something that doesn't work at all for us. I hate getting rid of Edgars, but it's not something we can do. And they're just going to discard stuff. Create some more blood tokens. Can let us play white stuff. Yeah, we play that out. All right, we have our colors. The only thing we can't play now is Fateful Absence, I believe. And so, don't draw that. Deadly Dispute. So now anything that's not a thing we can play, we cycle it, find a thing we can play. Goldspan Dragon. All right, well, they found things to do. That's bad. Down to 14. We need to find things to do too. Olivia. Okay. Not bad. Don't have removal. Just don't do it. It's a dumb thing to do. They didn't have removal. All right. At least on the end step. Florian can be pretty great. That's good top decks for days. Down to 10. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat. When you're playing an aggro deck, it's hard to beat just tons and tons of removal and good discard. Like, that's just, when do you ever beat that? Tybalt. Okay, I'm pretty sure game over. We're going to try to top deck something amazing here. If we can get Olivia. Okay, we're gonna hold off and try to find Olivia on the next turn, and it's gonna be amazing. Gonna be amazing. One last try to find Olivia, bring Edgar back to the battlefield, kill everything because we're awesome, and it'll just be so beautiful. So if you with Olivia, how does it read actually? You know what, let's go ahead and check out Trusty Depsy MTG assistant here. Olivia says, whenever it attacks your turn target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, when you don't control a legendary vampire creature, exile this card. What if you return a legendary vampire card? Then it wouldn't exile ever, right? Nice. Using Kalane to bring back a 6/6 first striker. Nice. So much damage, so much awesomeness. I'm gonna let them actually kill me. Anyway, so that could be cool. If we find Olivia, bring back a legendary vampire. Even if Olivia dies, the legendary vampire will check itself, and you still control legendary vampire, so it wouldn't exile itself. So that's a good thing to think of. All right, they have 5 mana. Gonna take 4 deep here. Seems legit. I should have dealt more damage to myself just so they could look deeper and find more answers to kill us with. All the play with fires. Yeah, lol, if they actually get to play it out here. I just want to see if we have Olivia off the top. That's all I'm sticking around for.
Come closer, little thing, that I may
Alright, we're gonna pay some
see
life.
better.
Alright, there we go.
I will
Alright. Good game. Good game indeed. Just wanted to see what we had. No Olivia. We're done here. All right, we got to play 5 games there. 80% win rate. Pretty good stuff. Actually worse on the play with this, and 100% on the draw so far. I mean, of course, you need a lot more games before you get good information on this, but at least that's interesting. MTG Assistant here, by the way, if you guys want to check out to get good stats like this, you can see the games. You can actually check out the deck list of people that you played. We don't know anything about this person's because they saw one card that came out of it. But anyway, overall, I really like the deck. I think that this is actually the right number of cards for all of the things. Like, I really like how this one was working out. The only thing that came back to bite us was not having the one white source, like the one plains at some point. You can maybe change up the mana base, have some more creature lands in there. I don't think you actually need Castle, like 4 of Castle Dracula. Maybe it is just a 2 of, because I think right now you can actually hit your mana base pretty good. I was trying not to play too many of these lands or look for 2 or more, but if you're playing pathways, there's a pretty good chance you can either play one of these on turn 1, which is usually okay to miss a turn 1 play, or play out a 1 drop, play this on turn 2, you know, like whatever. Like if you typically have a hand of 2 of these, they come in on turn 3 untapped forever, and something you can play on turn 1 or turn 2 to make it so where you're still not losing all of your value on the early game plays, and then from then on they're the best lands ever, you know, so it's fantastic. And so I like it. I think it's really powerful. I think that you can probably improve the mana base a little bit here. You can probably drop down 2 copies of Castle Dracula. It hits for all of the colors for our vampires, which is great, but we also have white source, black source, red source for our spells, and we need to be able to have all the colors. And I'd just rather be more consistent with my colors than to make sure I have something that does this. Still keep it, have 2 of, but I think that's it. So anyway, that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.